everybody, it's Jeff Goldstein. We're back with Kirk Faubel. You know who we are, Home Base STL. I do the real estate and Kirk does the insurance. We talked about the personal lines a little bit earlier, and now I want to talk with Kirk and see if he does commercial lines, and if he does, you know, to what extent, and just talk a little bit about commercial.
Sure. I certainly do small business insurance as well, so a good part of my business. It's actually one of my favorite insurances to do. My background is I manage retail stores and businesses for about 23 years, so know how challenging it can be and know how difficult it can be when something comes up, so I really enjoy that part of it. I feel like it can be a great resource for business owners too, just because of my experience with human resources and working with people, so try to add a little added value to the relationship as well.
So, are you kind of gearing toward specific businesses? I see that, you know, with other companies, and I see advertising, you know, somebody wants doctors and somebody wants this, and, you know, is that something that you do?
Sure, great question, Jeff. Overall, I really like to work with what we call micro businesses. So small businesses are very broadly labeled now,
Right.
up to 500. I think the government considers a small business. That's much, much bigger than typically I'm looking for. Typically, I love to work with those businesses with 10 or fewer employees, under $1 million in sales. Love to work with small restaurants, bakeries, professional offices, I insure quite a few small like advertising agencies and website designers, because there's some unique things that they need to think about other than just someone slipping and falling in their office. They also have the professional liability side, kind of like a doctor, where someone says, hey, you promised me if I put this video out there, I'm going to get all this traffic and I'm not getting it, so I'm going to sue you for X amount of dollars. There's professional liability available for all those companies too, where if there's a he said, she said situation, they can protect themselves from them, and then the insurance company has the legal obligation to defend their client versus having to get your own attorney.
So is that professional liability, is that something separate, or is that included in the packages?
Sure. There are some packages available. So for a hairstylist, for instance, I do have a package that includes that because they need that. Other businesses, it's just an add-on, very similar to what you and I both have to carry, called errors and omissions insurance.
Right.
Professional liability sounds a little bit better than errors and omissions. It makes you sound like you're going to make mistakes. So I like professional liability a little bit better.
No, I like that. I'm going to start using that with everybody. No, okay, so no, that's great. Do you do doctor's offices and dentist's offices?
Sure.
And that's also that.
Those are all really good for me. Again, I would be handling the liability for the office, injuries that would happen in the waiting room, their personal property. The part that I wouldn't do is, of course, their medical liability.
So that's a different.
Yeah, that would be
different
something
scale.
they would get from somewhere else.
Got it.
Typically someone who specializes in that type of thing.
I kind of hear about the doctor errors and omissions or liability, and in this world it's obviously
Totally different.
pretty
animal.
specialized. For sure. Cool. Guys, Kirk Faubel, Country Financial. Again, his information is going to be at the end of the video. Call him if you're just a guy in a house and has a car, or if you have a small business. I'm sure he'd be glad to talk with you and just give you information. He's a very personable guy, willing to help. Really, I've seen that throughout the time I've known him, just willing to help. So give Kirk a call. You know how to get a hold of me. You'll see my information at the end of the video if you need something to do with real estate. Again, Jeff Goldstein, Kirk Faubel, Home Base STL. Thanks so much. Have a great day.